In the arid New Mexico desert, a remote laboratory of Los Alamos became the cradle of the atomic age. Under the cloak of secrecy and urgency, Allied scientists gathered there during World War II to forge a new kind of weapon, one that would change history in an instant. The Manhattan Project, as it was known, produced the world's first nuclear bomb, culminating in the destruction of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in 1945. But while the Allies built their atomic arsenal in the American Southwest, a different kind of weapons program was taking shape deep in the forests of Brandenburg, Germany. Just north of the small town of Falkenhagen, the Nazis were developing their own version of weapons of mass destruction, not nuclear but chemical. Known today as the Falkenhagen bunker, this shadowy site was Nazi Germany's answer to Los Alamos, a secretive, fortified complex designed for the production of one of the most dangerous chemical compounds ever created, the N-Stoff, or chlorine trifluoride. While the Americans split atoms, the Germans pursued a chemical so volatile that even hardened military scientists feared of it. N-Stoff is a hypergolic oxidizer that ignites on contact with nearly any substance: fuel, concrete, and even glass. Once unleashed, it cannot be extinguished by water and produces toxic clouds capable of killing within seconds. Originally developed for incendiary weapons and theoretical flamethrower applications, the N-Stoff was in many ways more terrifying than conventional chemical agents. The Nazis planned to mass produce this chemical weapon at Falkenhagen. Beginning in the late 1930s, they constructed a vast underground complex of laboratories, pressure resistance storage tanks, chemical reactors, and bunkers. Unlike Los Alamos, which operated under the auspices of Allied cooperation, Falkenhagen was an isolated endeavor of a regime racing against time and losing. Despite the resources and urgency poured into the Falkenhagen facility, it never fulfilled its grim purpose. Love diving deeper into military history? This video is supported by my YouTube members who get exclusive videos weekly, not available anywhere else for their kind support. You can join their ranks easily. Just hit the join button now to get the exclusive videos and much more. Thank you for supporting me. I couldn't be doing it without your help. If you want to know more about Germany's Panzer tactics, check out my ebook in the description. Technical difficulties in handling the N-Stoff, shortages of raw materials, and the mounting chaos of Germany's collapsing war effort prevented the site from achieving full operational capacity. In addition to N-Stoff, Falkenhagen also played a key role in Nazi Germany's nerve agent program, particularly the production of sarin gas, one of the most lethal chemical weapons ever developed. Discovered in 1938 by German chemist Gerhard Schrader and his team at the IG Farben, sarin is a colorless, odorless liquid that disrupts the nervous system, leading to suffocation through respiratory muscle paralysis. Even minute doses can kill within minutes. By the early 1940s, the Nazi regime began pursuing large-scale production of nerve agents, including tabun, sarin, and later soman. Falkenhagen was one of several secret sites selected to facilitate mass production. Unlike N-Stoff, sarin was seen as more manageable and military promising. At Falkenhagen, the chemical infrastructure was adapted to enable the synthesis of sarin's precursors, with underground bunkers and steel-lined chambers designed to handle its toxic processes. Production remained in its early phases due to logistical bottlenecks and the regime's strategic hesitance to deploy nerve agents on the battlefield. Hitler, a survivor of a World War I gas attack, was reluctant to use chemical weapons unless provoked first, particularly for fear of Allied retaliation. Nevertheless, large stockpiles of nerve agents were being accumulated across Germany, and Falkenhagen was part of this hidden arsenal. Had the war continued longer, or had Hitler's fears been outweighed by desperation, the chemicals produced at Falkenhagen could have been unleashed on European cities or battlefields with catastrophic effect. After seizing the Falkenhagen complex, the Soviet Union repurposed the site during the early Cold War. In the 1960s, the bunker was extensively expanded and modernized to become the Warsaw Pact's most important command and control center outside the Soviet Union. Now fortified to withstand nuclear blasts and designed to support hundreds of personnel, the Falkenhagen bunker became a hidden headquarters for Eastern Bloc military coordination. With its own power supply, communication infrastructure, and vast underground chambers, it was capable of directing Warsaw Pact forces even under conditions of an all-out war. This transformation mirrored the broader shift in WMD strategy from the chemical horrors of World War II to the nuclear standoff of the Cold War. Falkenhagen evolved from a failed Nazi chemical factory to a Cold War bunker engineered to survive and command in the face of nuclear annihilation. Today, the Falkenhagen bunker lies mostly abandoned. Decaying concrete, rusted piping, and crumbling chemical vats left to the forest. Though off limits in many areas due to contamination and instability, the site remains a powerful historical artifact. It embodies two distinct, terrifying visions of global conflict: Hitler's obsession with chemical weapons and the Soviets' preparation for a thermonuclear showdown. While Los Alamos became a symbol of scientific achievement and post-war power, Falkenhagen stands as a ghost of ambitions that were never realized and of a future that thankfully never came to pass. Yet, in understanding its story, we confront the darker path science and secrecy can take when yoked to authoritarian dreams. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to support my channel, check out the PayPal donation link in the description or consider becoming a member. To make sure you don't miss my future work, subscribe to my channel please and press the bell notification button. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.